Hey, my peeps, how you doing? RF's killing us softly. Hope you're all doing well out there. Just back in the bush, kind of gives me a little bit of a tranquility, Listen to the birds, chipmunks, and squirrels and stuff. A little bit better than what I've been listening to. Want to give a shout out to my auditors. You guys are doing a great job. I said some stuff on a stream today where, kind of took a bit of heat. I don't mind taking the heat. And, that's what I do. And what I said is definitely um, fantastic, outrageous, ridiculous, because in a normal world, I would never even go along with that. I would stomp it out as soon as I heard it, right? We were all kids before, right? I don't know where anybody else comes from, but I'm pretty sure that if you're listening to my voice, that your life hasn't been peaches and cream. And you, as a little kid, were tougher than anybody ever gave you credit for, and more um, durable, smarter. You were more intelligent. Some of you were more intelligent than your parents from a young age, like a very young age. And in fact, most of the adult people that we know are dumber now than they were when they were a kid. Like, the point I'm trying to make here is, like on the stream I watched, for instance, when I first got on the stream, I didn't get the beginning of the stream, but when I first got on the stream, this little kid comes up and is yapping, and he was nailing it. The little kid was nailing it, and I'm saying the kid was about 7 or 8 years old, and he was nailing it, and he was willing to stand in that front of that camera and say the way he felt, say the way he believes. And we all know that most kids get their beliefs from their parents, and if you ask any of these kids if they would fight for their rights to grow to their potential, I guarantee you that they would say yes. And yeah, I get the ideology of like if the kid wanted to eat candy every single night, if you asked him that question, he would probably say yes too. But I guarantee you, a kid wouldn't eat candy every single day, even if he was allowed. There might be the exception to that rule, but most of them are going to get a bellyache, and after 4 or 5 days, aren't going to want to eat candy anymore. Like, we live in a tough world. If you raise your kids to be snowflakes, they ain't going to make it. If you raise your kids to basically um, treat others the way you want to be treated, they aren't going to make it. You have to raise your kids, in my belief, to treat others the way they're treating you, to come correct, to come with the power of uh, righteousness, if you will, the power of being correct, standing your ground. They need to learn to stand their ground in this world of tyranny, this upside down clown world. They're being messed with at every single corner, from the TVs, the iPads, the books, the schools, the churches, the grown-ups around them. we don't take charge and put them in the forefront of our battles, they won't have a chance. We won't have a chance. You know, um, if I go and uh, stand in the front line of a movement and get taken down, taken out, whatever, nobody cares. Nobody cares. And that applies to everybody else that's watching this too. Nobody's going to care. You won't make the news. You won't motivate people to join and rise up. You won't. But when they start spraying kids with pepper spray and stuff like that, well, now it's a different story. Now, instantly, all of Canada is pissed. Yeah, some of them are pissed at the parents for bringing them there. Those people we aren't caring about. Those people are the enemy too. Those people are the problem too. But instantly, it lights a fire in the whole country, the whole continent, the whole planet. The cops or any authority figure shoots a beanbag at a little kid, shoots CS gas at a little kid, sprays high powered mace at a little kid, arrests a little kid, the world's going to stand up in one voice and this shit will change like immediately. It ain't going to take a year, 10 years, 20 years. There will be a movement and people will change what needs to be changed. They'll do it on their own accord, on their own accord, on their own terms, with their own plan, with their own goals. And I know it sounds like way out there. Myself, I remember being in the crib. And if you ask me when I was like, well, I'll tell you what, my first day at school at the bus stop, I beat up two boys that were bugging my sisters. Two over like 12 and 14-year-old boys. I was 4. And I went up the front of them, down the back of them. And they stood 20 feet away from the bus stop because that's where I made them stand. I wasn't your normal kid. No, I wasn't. But I do know that little kids want what's right, what's fair. They don't want to be abused. They don't want to be made to do something that they don't comprehend, that they don't understand. What they do understand and what they need to understand is standing up for themselves, specifically in this day and age. That's my thought on that. Hit the like, hit subscribe, leave a comment. I love you guys. Play safe and keep your chin ups, head on a swivel, ear to the ground.